Yes, hello everyone. At midnight, under the light from the company security office, Kim Dae-ri, who had been dozing off, had several CCTV monitor screens in front of him, illuminating the dark inside of the company. It was a peaceful night. But it was then, suddenly, one of the monitors began to blink, along with a blue light. Then, with a loud bang, the screen went completely dark. That old, worn-out CCTV camera had finally reached the end of its life. Mr. Kim jolted awake and startled himself out of sleep. No, what is happening? Feeling flustered, Mr. Kim thought he should replace the broken camera. He hurried to grab a ladder from the storage room and run outside. But at that very moment, a familiar voice calling out from behind, Mr. Kim, where are you going? It was the Season Facilities Department manager. When the manager saw Kim, he frowned and said, "Hey, is it enough just to swap it out? Have you not done a pre-check?" Kim answered while scratching his head with a look that said he didn't understand what was going on. "Hey, manager, what pre-check is there for installing one CCTV? Just buy a brand new one and plug it in," at Kim Dae-ri's words. The manager's expression grew even more serious. The manager let out a sigh and looked at Kim Dae-ri. At that moment, the screen displayed the caption, "A Season Facilities Manager," and the manager's nagging mode kicked in. Now, what will the ending of this story be? Today, we'll take a moment together to learn about the essential pre-checks you must do before replacing an old CCTV camera. Many people might think of replacing a CCTV the way Assistant Manager Kim does, like it's simple, but in reality, if you overlook a few important steps, it can lead to bigger problems. From now on, here are smart CCTV replacement tips that will save your valuable time and money. Let's take a look together. The first pre-check item is diagnose the cause. Find the real reason the device has failed. Many people think that if the camera isn't working, it must be a problem with the camera itself, so they buy a new product right away. But the causes of a malfunction are more varied than you might think. The most common case is a power supply problem. The camera may not be receiving electricity properly, or the power adapter could be faulty. There's also a chance the power cable is worn out and has a broken wire. In many cases, simply replacing the power adapter alone can solve the problem. Second, the issue could be with the video cable. The cable that sends video from the camera to the recording device may be damaged, or the connector section may have become loose, causing the video not to be transmitted properly. If it's difficult to check with the naked eye, it's better to use a tester or replace it with a different cable to test it. Third, the recording device, meaning the DVR or NVR, could be the problem. The recording device's port may be damaged, or there may be an error in the internal software. In this case, even if the camera itself is perfectly functional, the system will not record or display any footage. Before you rush to replace the camera, carefully check the connections on your DVR or NVR, and perhaps even try rebooting the system. Sometimes a simple reboot can resolve minor software glitches. It's also wise to check the hard drive status, as a full or corrupted hard drive can prevent recording. Remember, the camera is just one component of a larger surveillance system. A diagnostic approach that considers the entire system, not just the single visible failure point, is crucial. For instance, consider environmental factors. Was the camera exposed to extreme weather? Was there a recent power surge? These external elements can contribute to a camera's demise or affect its connectivity. By methodically troubleshooting each potential failure point, from the power source to the cabling and the recording device, you can accurately pinpoint the root cause. This not only prevents unnecessary spending on a new camera, when a cheaper fix would suffice, but it also ensures that the underlying problem is addressed, preventing future recurrences. Don't fall into the trap of assuming the most obvious component is the culprit. Take the time to investigate. This initial diagnosis is the most critical step, and can save you significant time. money, and frustration in the long run. By understanding what truly failed, you can make an informed decision on whether a full camera replacement is actually needed, or if a simpler, more cost-effective repair is possible. Failing to properly diagnose the problem could lead to repeatedly replacing cameras without resolving the core issue. Next, if you've determined that the camera itself is indeed the problem and needs replacement, the second pre-check item is compatibility check. Ensure your new camera works with your existing system. This might seem obvious, but many people overlook critical compatibility factors, leading to further complications and expenses. First, consider the video signal type. Is your current system analog, AHD, TBI, CBI, or IP-based? You must choose a new camera that matches your existing recording device. Whether it's a DVR for analog systems or an NVR for IP systems. An IP camera won't work with an analog DVR, and vice versa, without special converters, which add cost and complexity. If your system is a hybrid type, capable of supporting multiple technologies, then you have more flexibility. But it's still essential to verify which types of cameras it can handle. Second, check the resolution. While a higher resolution camera might seem like an upgrade, your recording device must be capable of supporting that resolution. If your DVR can only record up to 1080p, installing a 4K camera will only result in 1080p footage, essentially wasting the additional resolution capability of the new camera. Furthermore, higher resolution cameras often require more bandwidth and storage space. Ensure your network infrastructure and hard drive capacity can handle the increased data load, especially if you are transitioning to higher resolution IP cameras. Third, power requirements are vital. Does the new camera require power over Ethernet, PoE, or a separate power adapter? If it needs PoE, do you have a PoE switch or injector available? Or is your NVR equipped with PoE ports? If it requires a separate power adapter, ensure you have the correct voltage and amperage to avoid damaging the camera or causing instability. Using an incorrect power supply can lead to malfunctions or even permanent damage. Fourth, consider brand and protocol compatibility, especially with IP cameras. While many IP cameras support ONVIF Open Network Video Interface Forum for interoperability, not all features might be fully functional across different brands. It's always best to stick with the same brand as your NVR, or at least verify full ONVIF compliance and test key features like motion detection, two-way audio, and remote access. Some proprietary features might only work with cameras from the same manufacturer. Taking the time to research and ensure compatibility before purchasing a new camera will prevent installation headaches, wasted money on incompatible equipment, and potential security vulnerabilities from poorly integrated systems. A proper compatibility check ensures a seamless integration, allowing your new camera to work optimally with your existing infrastructure. Don't assume all cameras are interchangeable. Verify every detail to guarantee a smooth transition and reliable surveillance. This attention to detail will prevent the frustrating scenario of having a brand new camera that simply won't function with your current setup, forcing you to either return it or invest in additional, unexpected upgrades.